You're listening to Max Talks.
geography. And now, after having traveled to multiple countries in Africa, multiple countries in the in the Gulf region. Okay, so I have a feel of these countries, these regions on a first-hand basis, going and meeting my clients and understanding their pain areas. Okay, first-hand, not remotely. Earlier, what used to happen is you're talking over the phone, communicating over emails, but now going and having a sense of, okay, what are the challenges, knowing what it takes. It gives a different kind of a confidence when I address uh, companies or promoters or stakeholders, that okay, why me as or us as a company would be able to handle their needs and their
Right.
challenges. Okay, every company comes with a different set of challenges. And
Right.
in the 2 decades, whatever I have seen and whatever I have experienced, I bring that to the table to the help or, to help these organizations. So uh, it comes with experience and it comes with all the years that I've spent in this space, which I beautifully compliment my clients and, give it to them that, okay, you are in the right hands to manage your needs, to manage whatever your challenges are.
Correct. Really good to know about your experience. What do you think about Gen Z and millennials? What matters more, flexibility, growth, or job security?
Uh, when you talk about the Gen Z, this this generation, uh, they are not so much concerned about job security. So they need the flexibility, they need recognition, they need uh, it's almost like, you putting something out there on social media. The attention span is of barely 10 to 15 seconds, so you have to deal so much delicately, with this generation. So job security is secondary, I would say. For them, recognition, for them, flexibility, giving them the true recognition for whatever that they do, and giving them good tasks and a career path. Okay, so these are certain aspects that they definitely look forward to.
Right. So, when you compare the Indian market and the international market, where do you think if you have to talk about this comparison, where are they and where are we? I mean, vis-a-vis.
We are getting there. See, when it comes to work, when we talk about our people, they don't compromise. Okay, which is what uh, the countries abroad. You talk about Africa, you talk about the Middle East also. That's what they love about the people here. Okay,
Okay.
when it comes to a task, when it comes to jobs to be done, Indians or we our people are up to the task. They
Okay.
deliver 200%. Okay, because I've dealt with various regions across Africa also, where there is a big challenge, when they deal with the local workforce and when they deal with expats.
Okay.
Okay, um, so when you talk about the locals there, they have certain challenges when it comes to deliverables.
Okay.
But when it comes to an expat over there, the jobs get done. You have fulfillment, and uh, the companies, they don't have a gap there.
Okay.
So our people are good. We have a fantastic workforce at our end. It's about
Okay.
only about how we groom them and we give them a direction.
Okay, good to know about this. So, how do you think a remote and hybrid work? Do you think it has shifted the definition of employee loyalty? A very tricky question.
No, see, hybrid and remote working, of course, COVID totally changed the dynamics of how uh, we have been working. Okay, so where schools, work, and everything was done, while sitting at home. It totally gave a different dynamic. It was a paradigm shift. Okay, So today, when we deal with remote and flexi hours and flexibility to work, we we have used something that we have done during COVID. Uh, because for example, we have crazy monsoons in Mumbai, so
Right.
we give our people the flexibility that okay, okay, you can't come today. It's totally understandable, and the news and media is there, to tell you what's happening around with the roads and the the infrastructure, Mumbai infrastructure. So there are certain things and certain times when we have to give that flexibility. We have to give that flexibility, remote working, to our people. Health issues come up, when we are not in a position to move, because we've done that in the past during the COVID days. We know how it's to be managed, and we know how it's to be dealt with. And today there are some active organizations who have kept it so flexible that they've kept 2 days in a week working from office, and the rest they work from home. There are policies defined around it.
Right.
So yes, it's an organization to organization that we need to take a call to give that flexibility and remote working to our people, and we are here to help define that also. So we've got a different practice which we help people define it.
Okay, good to know. So, from your entire work experience, what we would also like to know is like employees don't leave companies, they leave managers. So, do you agree?
um, I would agree to a major extent, Jack, on this one.
Okay,
Research would show that people leave people. People don't leave organizations. So that is where um, our HR interventions, employee engagements, training and development needs come into the play, where you handhold your employees, you handhold your team leaders, first-time managers, to deal with their team. Okay, to ensure there are no frictions in the team. You're able to guide and motivate them in the right manner. Okay, uh, so we help organizations to a large extent to bring that kind of a culture, so that you don't have uh, people leaving the managers or people leaving people. So we bring that uh, culture and that ecosystem in organization to ensure. See, still, I mean, you can't be uh, making it watertight 100%. Still there will be
right.
gaps, because every individual, at the end of the day, we are all human beings.
Yes,
We
yes,
all falter somewhere or the other. Okay, but reaching out to your HR team, reaching out to people like us helps. Okay,
right,
this is where we uh, uh, help organization handhold, okay, your culture, that you're inculcating in your organization, and making it better by the day.
right,
Okay, as I said, there will be gaps. You can't make an organization leak proof. There will be gaps. There will, at the end of the day, attritions will happen. People will
yes,
move for one reason or the other. Okay, but at the end of the day, we have to take charge. We have to uh, set the ball rolling. We have to ensure, the we have good practices that we are following, such that people don't exit, or people, at least if there is an issue, they address the issue. They don't keep the issue within themselves, start looking out and give those notes during the exit interview, that okay, this is the reason I'm getting out of the organization. So we need to take that step and ensure that it does not come to the length of having your feedback coming to you during an exit interview.
okay. So, good to know about this. So, if you had to pick just one strategy that works across industries to retain top talent, what would it be?
I'm just continuing what I ended, Jack. Feedback.
Feedback. Okay,
Feedback is so critical in today's world. We have something called employee satisfaction surveys that
correct.
we do. So people give you feedback And at the end of the day, it is for the organization to act on that feedback.
Right.
Okay, so because if you don't act, you don't leave your employees feel that, okay, we give feedback, but it's not implemented. What's the point of giving feedback?
Right.
So this is a beautiful tool that we have, and we have worked with it across organization. And as I told you, and I keep telling you, we have practiced this at home as well. We've
Yes.
had this survey through our people. We have short-term, medium-term, long-term goals that we have derived out of the employee feedback that was generated. Okay, we act on the short term immediately, whatever that needs to be addressed. We make goals to achieve the medium term, and we work towards working on the long term goals as well. And it's a gradual journey. It's a gradual journey. And we right now have it on an annual basis. But yeah, large organizations, or organization to organization, we can have it a half yearly thing also, where we tell them, okay, this is what we've managed to achieve, after we got the feedback from you, and this is our what we are going to achieve in the next half year. Okay, and also get those vibes, get those feelers coming from your people from time to time, to ensure that you're addressing it, and you ensure that you tell them that, okay, these are the grievances that we've addressed. And again, grievances keep coming. Jack,
Correct.
you've been in the industry.
Right.
So, from whatever that we can do, we try to do it, and we try to reach out to our employees. As I said earlier, also, let's not wait till the exit interview.
Right.
Let's have it much before, so that we don't have those exit interviews in the first place.
So, what do you think is the biggest myth about employee loyalty that leaders need to unlearn today?
The biggest myth, I would say, salary.
Okay.
That salary takes care of everything, but that's not the case. I have known real life instances where people have taken a hit on the salary just so that they have a proper work life balance. Okay, they are not dealing with the travel through the city, for 1.5 2 hours reaching their workplace, and another travel of 2 hours, which compromises big time on their work life balance. Okay, so there are various factors, so I would say the biggest myth is that salary takes care of everything, which is not the case. There are various other factors also that play in the life, or in getting that employee loyalty.
Okay. Any particular tools which you address this? Any particular tools, or maybe any kind of an engagement activity, or anything which you actually also practice internally as well as externally? What you would like to advise or suggest?
I see again. I see. I would say again, feedback. Feedback, because if you don't have that open communication, Jack,
Right.
it can uh, it can take your organization in any direction.
Right.
Companies have faltered because of lack of communication. Misunderstandings happen. There are so many things that can uh, you know that can happen just because you did not communicate with your team, with your employees at the right time. So I think if we are able to have that 360-degree feedback coming from our people, our peers, our seniors, to ensure that we are aligned with the vision and mission of the organization, there is absolutely no trouble.
Okay.
So the more we communicate, the more we have the feedback coming in from our team, I think we will be able to deliver uh, whatever the organization asks for, or whatever the management is looking forward to.
Okay. So really good to know about your thoughts. So if you could give one piece of advice to CEOs who are struggling with retention, what it would be?